So here's the bottom line question. How much safer do you feel this year versus last year at this time when it comes to going to restaurants, going to see a show, sporting events, and parties? Rob?
I mean, about the same. I mean, it seems like 2021 turned out to be a different version of 2022. There were spots where it was a lot better. But
and we had better hope. We had more hope at that time. Marianne?
Yeah, we agree on that one. I mean, if it's not important, it's not worth it.
Boston is now officially the fourth, no longer the first, most congested city in the country thanks to the pandemic. But for those of us sitting in the traffic jams, which are back, by the way, Marianne, give me your best solution to avert road rage.
Get a Vespa. I have one.
Okay. You have a Vespa?
Yes, I've had one for almost 15 years now, and
This
chased
I did
Wu
not
down
know.
at a red light once on Tremont
There
Street.
you go.
But it has a cute
Shocked
little
me.
beep beep. You know, you ride around, you're happy. You can't be upset in a Vespa.
Yeah, but you can't use it in a blizzard. I mean, you know.
Want to bet?
No.
I mean, my solution is actually spend money on our highways and roads and bridges. I mean, Massachusetts is like fourth worst in the country in terms of bridge spending. I don't know what they're doing. All these federal transportation funds need to be spent. If you widen the roads, if you improve the interchanges, traffic goes down. It's a disaster right now.
Or if we just stay home. Okay, so we're going to give each of you an opportunity to give us your best year and your worst year. Marianne, you go first.
Best year, Michelle Wu, who showed everybody how to run a campaign in Boston and win. She was the paragon of discipline and methodical ways. She won 19 of 22 awards across Boston and even Marty Walsh's home precinct. And what you saw on the campaign trail is what you're seeing in City Hall. That was one of the best campaigns I have ever seen.
Worst year.
The January 6 American traitors who tried to throw a coup over in our country, eliminate our election, overturn the results, and every single person from Donald Trump down to the people who went into who supported them should be held accountable, boycott them, boycott their businesses, and criminal penalties too.
Rob, best or worst, and worst both.
Yeah, my best year is Joe Manchin. The West Virginia Democratic senator has become the face of the resistance against runaway spending and turning the U.S. into a social welfare state. Honorable mention to Kyrsten Sinema, the senator from Arizona, who's held the line as well.
And your worst.
My worst week is the Cuomo brothers. Andrew and Chris, two entitled harasser. Chris and his media friends fluffed up Andrew and his presidential ambitions, and then they tried to cover up for him when he got caught in a harassment scheme. I'm glad they're both gone. Good riddance.
I think you both wrapped up this year very well.
Brilliantly, brilliant. But one thing before we step aside, I don't know if you've noticed, but Rob is wearing a baseball tie. And there is something optimistic about, Rob, you want to show it? Look at the little baseballs on that tie. There's something springtime and optimistic about that.
He's looking forward as opposed to...
Looking forward.
Hope
to the
springs
distant-
eternal.
Springs eternal.
Good weather.
We know so much, there'll be
Less
so much to
darkness.
talk about in 2022. Thanks for joining us on The Record, everybody.